Welcome back to the Odyssey, guys. I am Mike Odyssey. I have an amazing discovery to share with you all. I just discovered this amazing patent that basically almost displays the Nintendo Switch 2, could possibly be related to Switch 2. I'm going to go over it right now, not waste too much of your time. Before, here is a little bit about me and this channel. If you have heard it before, you can skip it with the timestamp below, and then we'll get onto the video. So before we get into today's stories, you see, I want to ask you one thing. I want to ask for your subscription. You see, I'm legally blind and I'm basically losing my sight as we go. I don't have sight on my left eye and I have about 40% sight of my right eye, and it's just fading away, right? The doctors right now have nothing else they can do, but I have a dream to become a full-timer on YouTube by the end of this year. And I want to ask you for your help. If you subscribe to this channel right now, it'll only take a second. For me, it'll just change my life. So if you could do that right now, I would really appreciate it. Here, we have Monday through Friday Nintendo news. On the weekends, we have products and reviews. And we also have the occasional in-topic podcast with your favorite voice actor. So I would really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. And I just want to thank you in advance for giving me your subscription. Let's move on to today's stories. All right, so we are here at the uspto.gov, guys, and we'll go ahead right there. It has to do with the Nintendo Switch 2. In my opinion, it does have to do with Switch 2, and let's go ahead and get into it right now. We can read the title here: communication system and communication method, communication device, and medium. The communication is all about communication. And so if we can see here, we have the date that it was filed. It was June 30th of 2021. It was then given at February 13th, 2024. This is basically one day prior to Valentine's Day, the big day where everybody was disappointed. There was no direct announcement. And so if we read here, a communication system includes a first communication device that configures a first wireless network together with another peripheral device or a plurality of other peripherals. So basically, it connects either one system or many systems together, okay, and other peripherals device using the first BSSID. Now, what is a BSSID? Well, it says right here. It says stands for Basic Service Set Identifier, and it's MAC. Basically, it's using wireless router or Wi-Fi to connect to each other. So as long as all devices are connected using the same Wi-Fi network, they're connected. So here we have it. Now let's go down to the actual images. This is what you guys want to see, right? This little device right here that could very well be what you dock in order to get like the signal out to others. Right here, these devices are, this device is connected to these other three ones via wireless here, via the peripheral BSSID, which is basically a connection of Wi-Fi. And now this image, we have seen it before, right? Nope, it is not the actual Wii Pad, because hey, I have it right there as well. You can take a look at here. This is that Wii Pad right there, and we have this D-pad here and two joysticks in here. We have the buttons here. This is very different from that. This has two buttons on one side, these three here, and then two buttons on this side right there. So it's a very different kind of pad here. I don't know if these are joysticks or they're just big buttons, but these two looks like the buttons here. The screen in the middle, it looks like a very squared screen that could be an 8-inch screen, right? And we have the all the devices it's connecting to, okay? And so this could very well be related to Nintendo Switch 2, and that could be the device that we put in dock. There was a rumor out there that the Switch 2 might not have detachable Joy-Cons, right? And so if this is the case, then of course we will have the main pad with this attached, right? With these attached, and then of course these three. This patent is related to the device communicating with other devices, right? And then you can see the same thing here. It's sideways, but you can actually see the device here communicating with three other devices, and the same exact thing here. Basically, it's a repetition of the images and with more explanations. So let's see here. This one can connect with this one, and this one will connect with all these three. So, and let's say there's two teams, right? You have a team and you have the main device with you. You can connect to this one, and then you have another team that's connected with this one right here, and then this person has their own team, and this person has their own team, and they can connect with each other like this, basically. See, they can connect with each other. So we have 2 team leaders, and then we have the teammates on the side. So basically, that's what it's saying. I read the entire patent. This is what it's describing here. It describes this main pad connected to 3 others, right? And then it also describes this pad connected to this pad, which is also connected to 3 others for multiplayer, which is pretty cool, right? Let's say you have a party, you have 2 devices, and you have a team who have 3 other devices here. I'm not sure yet whether this could be a Nintendo Switch, which can connect to Switch 2. It'll be cool if you could, right? Or this could be another one of these pads, right? And they don't want to kind of make it obvious, but here we have that pad figure there. Same thing here. It's kind of like telling you the same thing here, which with the connections, the different types of connections that this thing can make. But then we have a wireless communication unit, auxiliary storage, application program, system program, audio input unit, main storage, operation unit, the display, and the processor. And then here we have the FCS, the data, we have the sequence control, BSSID. This is basically what it is, the Wi-Fi connection for the same thing. Sender address MAC is like the address from one console to the other. Destination, same thing. This is basically the process of connecting one console to the other. And then we can see here how many peripherals, so it's a really hard word to say, you can connect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, I guess, 5 or 6 maybe. And then we have all the destinations and a whole bunch of other stuff here. We see this again right there with the VBSSID. And so there we have it again. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? How can we use this? What games do you see us using this kind of connection, right? I have seen this patent before. Remember the patents that were leaked before for the Nintendo Switch? The one that had the actual clamp and the actual 2 screens. Well, one of those patents also had a tablet just like this one, like the actual device that looked exactly like this one for that other Switch 2 patent here. So this could very well be one of the devices that is connected to Switch 2. And I mean, I want to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think about this discovery, and what kind of games do you see us playing with this device? Now, another thing is that this could very well be a dummy device, right? And so this should take the place of the Nintendo Switch 2, and the patent is only talking about the actual feature, right? The feature that it can connect up to 3 other devices, and that will be the lead device. And then the other pad can connect up to 3 other devices as well, and that'll be the lead device for that team. And then both teams can go head to head against each other, right? So that image that we see there could be a dummy device representing this Nintendo Switch 2, just like it could be some sort of representation that has some type of similar look to the Nintendo Switch 2. It's Nintendo at the end will decide how it will look, but this is very exciting, and it comes to us on the horizon right before we get that Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, which is hopefully very, very soon. That is going to do for the video, guys. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up. I'm always looking out for patents, looking out for information that Nintendo, to give us a hint of what Nintendo is doing behind the scenes. I know there are a lot of people out there who say that patents never come to pass, but they actually do. Patents tell the story of what's happening behind the scenes in the world of Nintendo. And even if the entire patent doesn't come to pass, there's always a feature or two that Nintendo might take out in order to bring it to the final product. We've already seen this with Tears of the Kingdom, where Nintendo released the patents for that game and the features before the game was released, and we covered it on the channel. So don't rule anything out. This is a great discovery. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let me know what you think down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Before I let you go, number 1, never give up. Number 2, journey on. Peace.